Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Kelly Ripa has everyone beat when it comes to impressive passport photos. During Live with Kelly and Mark on Tuesday, May 6th, the talk show host, 54, said her passport now brings her relentless pride thanks to the paparazzi picture she was able to use for the travel document. She begins by telling her co-host, husband Mark Consuelos, 54, that she was under the wire while doing her passport pictures, so she chose the option where you could select your photo. I used a paparazzi photo of me from an event, and I look stunning. Christopher Buckle, did my makeup? I'm smiling with my teeth. She continues. So when they see me arrive, they're like, walk through that again. And I'm like, I swear it's me. Ripa adds, it's an abnormal, amazing photo. You know how everyone's ashamed of their passport photos. I show mine with relentless pride. I'm like, look at my passport. Chiming in, Consuelos admits the whole situation is a little ridiculous. Especially because passport photos are supposed to be serious, he says. It's a little ridiculous, honestly. Your hair's all flouncy. It's a serious event when you show your passport, he jokes. You gotta be serious. In response, his wife says, no, not me. I'm like, look at me. While Consuelos might think his wife's passport photo is a little silly, it is allowed for travelers to upload their own digital photo when renewing their passport as long as it meets the criteria in terms of size, format and color, per the U.S. Department of State. This is not the first time Ripa has shared a hilarious travel-related story during an episode of Live with Kelly and Mark. Last summer, the Livewire author joked she got to second base with an airport security worker when she was traveling back from Switzerland with her husband. She began the tale by explaining how she always wears the same outfit to the airport to avoid triggering any detectors. She continued, and yet, in Switzerland I got beeped. Then I had to remove my shoes, and I was like, what? They're sneakers. But anyway, shoes off, beeped again. They wanted me, nothing beeped. I got frisked, she added, jumping in. Consuelos joked, I said check her again. Take her backstage. I got frisked. Which I got to tell you, it was a gentle frisking. They were frisking me, and I was like, go for it. Go all the way for it. We got to second base and we exchanged phone numbers for later, Ripa said. Consuelos and Ripa, who recently celebrated their 29th wedding anniversary, were in Switzerland at the time to visit their daughter Lola, 23, who was traveling there while living in London. The pair also share sons Michael, 27, and Joaquin, 22. In a world where most people dread their passport photo, the ultimate bureaucratic mugshot, Ripa has done the unthinkable. The longtime television host, talk show queen, and self-described photo perfectionist has flipped the script on the Department of State's photo game. On a recent episode of Live with Kelly and Mark, Ripa made a revelation that left fans gasping, giggling, and Googling. She used a paparazzi photo, yes. A candid taken by an unsolicited photographer hiding in the shrubbery as her new passport picture. I look stunning, she declared, with zero irony. I don't care what anyone says, she told co-host and husband Mark Consuelos. That picture of me walking out of the restaurant on 57th Street. I've never looked better. My hair was bouncing like a shampoo commercial, my jawline was giving, and I was holding a green juice. It screams globetrotter. From paparazzi panic to passport power, the story behind this passport power move is as delightfully Ripesque as one might imagine. Impulsive, self-aware, and hilariously glamorous. It started because I lost my passport, Kelly explained on air, holding up her new travel document like it was a Chanel clutch. And I refused to take a new photo that made me look like I'd just survived a DMV hostage situation. So I thought, why not use a photo where I actually look like me? And by me, she meant the version of Kelly that gets snapped on her way out of Pilates, glowing with endorphins, not blinking, not caught mid-chew, and not God forbid smiling with uneven lip gloss. Paparazzi pics are like wild Pokemon, she said, miming a camera flash. You never know when they'll appear, and you rarely look good in them. But every now and then, you capture a rare one. I had mine laminated. The anatomy of the photo in question was taken in late March outside a Manhattan eatery, known for its overpriced kale salads and celebrity sightings. Kelly was leaving lunch with a friend when a paparazzo caught her mid. The image soon went viral, not for any wardrobe malfunction or scandalous, quote, but because of how absurdly good she looked. She had that effortless walking into spring vibe. said celebrity stylist Remy Lawson, who posted a breakdown of Kelly's outfit on Instagram. Vintage Isabel Marant jacket, tailored jeans, oversized sunglasses, and this knowing little smirk that said, "I know you're taking my picture and I'm okay with it." The shot became an unintentional meme. TikTokers dubbed it the "This is me arriving in Paris to start my expat life" look. Instagram aesthetic pages reposted it with captions like, "Monday energy with main character syndrome." Kelly, it turns out, had a much more practical use in mind. "I texted it to my assistant and said, I want this cropped 2 by 2 inches, and I want it on official government documents," she said. And bless her, she made it happen. Is it even legal? The internet erupted into a flurry of questions. Can you actually use a paparazzi photo for your passport? Aren't there rules about neutral expressions, plain white backgrounds, and looking vaguely like a tax-paying ghost? Apparently, Kelly did her homework. "I had it photoshopped onto a white background, adjusted the lighting, and followed all the guidelines," she assured skeptics. And guess what? It passed. The US State Department gave me the green light. Apparently, as long as it meets the size, lighting, and background standards, they don't care if Annie Leibovitz took it. A spokesperson for the US Passport Agency declined to comment specifically on Ripa's case, but noted in a general statement, passport photos must reflect a true likeness of the applicant and meet all technical requirements. The source of the photo is less important than its compliance. Translation: if your paparazzi shot fits the bill, go for it. A cultural moment. Kelly's decision has struck a chord especially among celebrities and influencers, who are perpetually ready, if anyone is going to have a flattering passport or high-resolution image taken without their consent. It's a public figure accustomed to dodging camera flashes like landmines. "Honestly, iconic," said Chrissy Teigen on Threads. "If I had a good pap pic, I'd use it too. Mine always catch me with my mouth open and one sock falling off. I tried using a still from a movie," joked Ryan Reynolds in a tongue-in-cheek Instagram story, "but apparently they frown on characters holding katana." For everyday mortals, Ripa's move is aspirational. Most of us settle for CVS fluorescent lighting and a slightly crooked part, but Kelly has challenged the narrative. She's basically said, "You are not the worst photo of yourself. You are the best one, even if you didn't take it." The Ripa standard. This revelation is just the latest in Kelly Ripa's ongoing reinvention as the patron saint of aging with humor and glam. At 54, she's become something of a Gen X beauty icon, not because she's perfect, but because she's in on the joke. In interviews, she talks about her hair extensions, her Botox breaks, and her filtered Instagram posts with complete transparency. "I edit, I filter, I Facetune," she said once during a makeup tutorial. "But I also drink water and mind my business, so it all balances out." Now, with her passport story going viral, fans are calling her the queen of personal branding. Kelly Ripa using a paparazzi photo for her passport is the most Kelly Ripa thing ever, said one fan on X, formerly Twitter. "She just redefined, don't let them catch you slipping." What's next? Driver's license. So what's next for Ripa? A custom driver's license photo shoot? A TSA pre-check, glamour reel? She joked that if the DMV ever lets her, she wants a red carpet step and repeat background, said Consuelos, laughing. She's only half kidding. Ripa herself remains unapologetic. "Listen, if I'm going to be stuck with this photo for 10 years, I'm going to love it. I don't want to be explaining to customs agents that I had the flu that day or I was on a juice cleanse. I want them to look at the photo and say, wow, that woman is going places. And going places. She is." With her newly minted passport, and a schedule packed with filming, family trips, and maybe a Mediterranean getaway or two, Kelly Ripa is proof that you can take control of your image even when someone else took the picture. Final thought. Your passport is a mood board. Kelly's story has sparked a surprising new movement. Passport photo manifestation. TikTok users are now staging elaborate passport shoots complete with ring lights, makeup artists, and mood boards. One viral video featured a woman recreating the Ripa paparazzi aesthetic down to the green juice and mid-stride pose. "If I'm going to be IDD at the airport, I want to look like I'm in an A24 film." The caption read. In a world saturated with selfies, Kelly Ripa's candid photo may have reminded us of something deeper. Your most authentic, glowing, confident self isn't always captured on purpose. Sometimes, it's snapped by someone hiding in a bush, and that's okay. Because if a candid can get you through customs and make